Hello everyone. In the previous lecture, I had presented the Popkovich-Neubauer representation, and in the process of doing it, I had used this vector identity, and I had skipped the proof of it in order to avoid breaking the flow of the presentation there, and I had promised that I would be presenting the proof of it later. So here is the proof. So first of all, we note that this del square, the left hand side, del square x vector dotted with b vector, that is basically the divergence of the gradient of this. Okay, so we'll do this step by step. First of all, we'll take the gradient of the x dot b, and then we'll take the divergence of that. So first, for the gradient x dot b, we represent this in index notation. So the gradient, that for that I'll use the del xi, and this x dot b, that is just a dot product, so I can use any index for it. I'll use k. Okay, it's a dummy index, and I expand it. So I have del xk del xi using the simple chain rule plus xk del bk del xi, and you note that this del xk del xi is nothing but del delta, this is the Kronecker delta ki bk plus xk del bk del xi, and this delta ki bk, using the substitution power of the Kronecker delta, we arrive at bi plus xk delta bk delta xi. All right, so next we carry out the divergence of what we had just obtained. So we take out, we consider the divergence of this. So this will be del xi of bi plus xk delta bk delta xi, and you note that this is just del bi del xi plus del xk del xi del bk del xi plus xk del square bk del xi square. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using this thing over this and using the chain rule to write this as two terms. Now this I'll keep as it is, del bi del xi. This one here is delta ki, that's the Kronecker delta ki, del bk del xi plus xk del square bk del xi square. So you see what's going on here. This one can be easily written as either del bk del xk or del bi del xi. They're the same things. So del bi del xi, I'll choose to write this k as I. So using the substitution power of the Kronecker delta on this, plus xk del square bk del xi square. Therefore, this del square x vector dotted with b vector, basically this thing, that is equal to, from here we have twice del bi del xi plus xk del square bk del xi square. Now this one here, it is simply the divergence of the b vector. I'm sure since all of you have already gone through the mathematical preliminaries chapter, this step is not so difficult to understand. Now this one here, this one is also not difficult to understand. If you just note that this part, del square bk del xi square, that is simply the Laplacian of the b vector. So if we just go to the rough column here and note this term separately, so del square bk del xi square is simply the Laplacian of the b vector. So this entire entity has a vectorial nature because of the presence of this b vector, because of this a. You note that this is really something like this, del square del xi over bk. So it is so this I here is indeed a repeated index, so it doesn't actually contribute to the order of the tensor. Okay, so that's exactly what we have here. This is the Laplacian operator, which is a scalar operator. Okay, so you see overall, here we have a xk and this is bk. So some kind of dot operation is going on between these two. Okay, and the only problem was the presence of this thing, but you see that this is just a scalar operator. So overall what we have is x vector dotted with the Laplacian of the b vector. And if we look back at what we wanted to prove, okay, you see we have obtained the terms, the del square x vector dotted with b, this term, that is giving us exactly what we wanted. So twice delta dot b plus x vector dotted with del square. Okay, so this term is present here and this term is present here. So our proof is done. Okay, so it's very nice to write this thing at the end, hence proved. Done. All right, thank you very much.